Today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the importance of having a general contractor for a project that is multifaceted and some of the risks that you may run into hiring your own sub, being your own general contractor. I want to start by Texas is an unregulated state, meaning anybody can work in your home outside of HVAC, electricians, and plumbing. No licensing is required. So what that means is, on one hand, as a customer, you can get the trades to do work in your home for very affordable. On the flip side, you run a lot of risk. In the state of Texas, I've heard anything from, I gave my deposit, my material dropped, guy never showed up again. I've heard it even worse, to where the guy just never showed up again after cutting the money. Or you cut the money and you can't get a hold of them for a long time. That's kind of where a general contractor comes into play. We have brick and mortar, a lot of us. You have a place to go, and we are an extra layer of protection for you as a customer. We build relationships with these subs, so we weed through the bad guys and find the good guys, if you're a good general contractor. So let me just go through an example of something that could happen if you're playing your own general contractor. Let's say you've got about 4 or 5 different trades running your project in your home. Let's say the painters, let's say they got hung up and couldn't show up on the day that you had them scheduled on. So what happens if you call the next trade behind them and try to reschedule them, and they say, well, I'm booked up for about 3 different weeks. What does that transfer for you? Could be a financial deal where you thought you were going to save money up front. It could cause all kinds of problems. Your project now that was supposed to take 3 weeks is going to take 6. And now maybe you're scrambling to try to find another sub, and you make a bad decision. Somebody that comes in there and does not take your work seriously. What we do is we build these relationships so that we have ongoing work with them, so that they want to work with us because we're constantly feeding them and their family. Guys, if you have a project coming up or would just like to consult with us, we'd be happy to come out, take a look at your project, drop some information on you guys, maybe put a number to it, and just really walk you guys through your project.